Hello mates, my name is Dominus Glitch, and today, welcome to the first ever episode of the Gun Raiders podcast. An idea that has never been done before, other than Vildot, but we do not talk about that because he only lasted like 2 episodes. Hopefully I will last more. The Gun Raiders podcast will be all Gun Raiders news, whether it be updates, drama, tournaments. But right now, I do not have any info on the tournaments, as I'm not in any, and I'm not in the latest scoop of any drama, other than Vildot being Vildot, as always, and among other people. He's just like the troublemaker, I know. As of updates for the game, the latest patch has come out, 7.71 I believe, which has introduced many new updates, along with sliding a few invincibility bugs yet again, and melee hits not registering. It's quite the interesting update, with many different things happening. There's also a 200 RC pumpkin. If someone could comment where that is, that'd be amazing, cause I'm an idiot. I couldn't even find the Easter egg myself. I had to look at a video. But that'd be great. But interesting thing is this update had not been publicly announced, I guess. Not in the Discord at least. You do get that little thing with finding the pumpkin when you open up the game, but as far as announcing updates, that's really where that is. Man, I have nothing to talk about. I came ill prepared. Maybe I'll just scroll to Discord for a bit. But this new update has brought a few bugs. I recently went into a Gun Raiders match not long ago, an hour or two ago, and there was this one person, Strange Potato, might have heard of him, made it to at least 100 hits not registered with the katana, and he stopped counting after that. I am assuming he didn't hit anyone a lot more times. There were also a few times when people would just not get invincibility as soon as they spawned, and also people that got invincibility long enough to get a few kills in without losing it. So, interesting update. Don't know what I should talk about next. Maybe Gun Raiders. That is the podcast after all. Let's see. Is there any drama? Not as I can tell. But there is a tournament going on, the league or whatever. And that I've not participated in because I was done with leagues for the time being. The last league was interesting, to say the least, and well, yeah. I think there was another tournament announcement. Let me see. A montage competition. Montage. Is that the newest competition, a montage competition. Nope, I'm definitely not participating in that. I have not uploaded the video in a while. This will be like my first in months. God. We're only like 6 minutes in, and I'm already just like rambling on. There's a lot of bits I'm like cutting out because I just am lost in thoughts. Let me ask some questions to the viewers at home. Or maybe, look, to the gun raiders at home. That is a better wording. So, gun raiders at home, what is your opinion on this new sliding? My opinion is that it doesn't really work well unless it's sloped, but that's obvious. And it's also a bit buggy. If you hit the right angle, you just go flying across the map, having to meet like 3 times at least. Very interesting. Very easy to trigger the sliding mode, and that just causes me to lose all my momentum, so sucks for that. You know, can anyone like comment down below anything I should talk about? Like, I could talk about like shotgun. Yes. Shotgun. Alright, anyways, let's talk about gauntlets. I think they've been like nerfed or something. I don't know how, if that's like a buff or a nerf, what happened to it. But gauntlets are a bit tricky for a grenade user like me, as in, I'm not fond of the fact that they can just block my nades, and also the fact that they just take 2 hits for me to kill them. Sad. You know what, that's totally long enough for a podcast episode, like 5 minutes, 6, I don't know how much time I'm spending, like, thinking. Yeah, no, I definitely gotta bring someone next time. You know what, let's call this the unofficial first episode, the pilot episode. You know, like in those shows, you know, it's funny, the audio wave for the pilot episode, when I said that, it looked like a P. Interesting. Anyways, yeah, let's call this the, again, unofficial first episode, pilot episode, episode 0. Maybe this episode will go lost in time. Maybe I might not even post it. Maybe I'm that lazy. Anyways, what are your guys' Halloween costumes gonna be in Gun Raiders? I'm too poor to get one. I mean, I've already got one, the Grim Reaper, but too poor to get another one because I spend all my RC on grenade skins. I've got like 50 something. You know, what rank are you guys? I feel like I've been stuck on my rank for a while. I'm like, I think it was 8 hearts white. So, yeah, I don't even know how to rank up. I know it's like XP, but like how much XP? Because I've been stuck on 8 hearts for like a while now. My god, how do people even make it to stars, green stuff, you know? Like, crazy, insane. You know, I'm at least gonna try to get to like 10 minutes. It says my audio position's like 10 minutes already, but there's a lot of parts where I'm just like thinking in my head, what should I talk about next? So, you're just gonna hear me rambling for 10 minutes about this episode 0. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna put it on. Episode 0, pilot, whatever. Alpha, beta. Who knows what I'm gonna do? Not me, not you, I mean, you're gonna know because you're gonna see this like after I did it. So, you're like time travelers, I'm not. So, who knows what I did? Maybe I'm gonna do something completely random like Banana Bakuza Matata, whatever. I don't know what I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna... Anyways, maybe the audio won't even be synced. Maybe you're just gonna see like me, my avatar like light up green, and you don't even like hear me, and then all of a sudden I'm talking while it's not green. That'd be fun. This is gonna be fun to edit because of how much time I spent not talking. Oh my god, I hate myself. You know what? Cool people. I'm gonna just list off a few cool people. There's College Dad. I've known him since like the start of the game, or when I joined at least, which was like April, I think. There's Slayer. He's pretty cool too. Argo. A lot of these people I know from like back in the day. There's Argos. So there's Argonaut, Argos. There was Strix Phantom and Hazy Teague, but those dudes are like long forgotten now. Effin Hate It. I only knew him when he was like getting into it. It was still App Lab days though, I believe, so pretty cool. Tiny and Toasty. Those dudes are cool too. I mean, Tiny's not a dude. I did post a video of like chasing Tiny down with a knife. Pretty fun days back in the day, but now it's like all toxic because of all the little kids. Like, always saying the N-word, always needing Overshield. Overshield was like a bad decision in my opinion. Like, I really don't like Overshield. Like, I mean, I made a skin for it, like Overbombed, like Overshield for the grenade launcher, but that just looks like a cool effect. Overshield is not my forte, it's not my cup of tea. Especially when kids have like stacked upon stacked, like they become immortal because of how many times they died. Then again, I wouldn't know because I do not play in normal matches. I only play hardcore because hardcore is when you're gonna get more fun, gonna get more enjoyment because of how much fun you're gonna have blowing people up, having people outsmart you, outsmarting them, killing them on accident, like getting lucky. You know, I tend to get lucky a lot. What else is there to talk about? Many things, I would assume. You know, it only took me like, I don't even know how many minutes it took me to like make this backdrop. Let me see. Shouldn't have taken that long. Wasn't that long. Yeah, only like half an hour. Not that long. Oh, Vildots. What is... Okay, I just like looked in the chat of Gun Raiders. Vildots on his USB update mode. Okay. No. I do not know how to fix that. Maybe you can like power off, I don't know. I've seen that once before when I was trying to like pre-get an update for Oculus, but other than that, yeah. You know, there's been a lot of tournaments, but I feel like they've died down for a while. Their GRPL like made a bunch, but now they're like onto the league, so I guess they're not making any more for right now. I have only made like one tournament. I know the other dudes who made tournaments like Lemon and Raven went to GRPL. And then there's College and Slayer. They haven't made a tournament in a while. I think they were planning to, but they didn't get to that. Would have been cool if we had a Halloween tournament though. You know? I mean, yeah, I don't know. I think they were gonna have a talent show though. They were gonna have a talent show, but that never happened. Or it was unlikely to happen during this time, so, Anyways, grenades. Grenades are pretty cool. Grenades are pretty awesome because they're a skilled weapon. You gotta know when to shoot, how to shoot, why to shoot, how to shoot. Okay, now back to actually talking. You gotta really know, like, the timing for a lot of the stuff, and also to not get obliterated, like, as soon as an enemy spots you. That's a good tip for gun raiders. Be sneaky, like, get a good sneaky skin, like jetpack skin. Maybe don't even use a jetpack at all, that thing's loud. And maybe, like, don't talk, because spatialized wow, okay, can't speak. That spatialized voice is amazing. Like, especially when I'm like trying to kill someone, I like to say behind you, and then I miss like 10 different times, and then they kill me. Pretty funny. You know, kill streaks are pretty nice, especially when they were doing grenade launcher. Grenade launcher just has a good kill sound, I like it, and plus the explosion, and EMP rockets I don't like because I like to jetpack. I'd like to use my jetpack, please. Sweet Pea. Was it Sweet Pea? I don't know. I think it was. But please, I'd like to use my jetpack like once in a while. I don't like having that many blue particles in my face, along with gas in my face. Like, gas, I was playing with Big Man earlier, and he was like, gas everywhere. I had to like maneuver my way. It was like a puzzle. Like, find the exact right angles to pass through the gas without getting hurt. I died a lot to gas, man, like crazy. You know, many different things. I was thinking of like starting some Gun Raiders lore series, but never really got around to that. Still thinking of making a tournament again, but again, never really got around to it, forgot about it. Many different things. Halloween's coming up, like literally 2 days. I mean, technically 1 day now because I'm gonna be posting this on Sunday. Technically, it's like already Sunday. It was originally Saturday. Just it's really late. Words. You know, it would be cool if someone actually listened to this during playing Gun Raiders. I mean, they'd have a horrible time because my podcast skills suck, but you know, speaking of podcasts, Viledot's podcast involving like Gun Raiders words. God, I cannot speak. I hate speaking. Oh, Viledots found out how to use his headset again. Why am I focusing a lot on Viledot? What the frick? Oh yeah, he's also like femboy or something. Anyways, Filedot had a podcast. It was in Gun Raiders. It was called Gun Raiders Podcast. He only posted 1 episode. I thought he posted 2. He said he had the 2nd episode, he never posted it. Weak. Alright, yeah, he only posted episode 1, Weapon Balance, with... He had someone else with him. I forgot who. Who did he have? He had someone, let me see. Who is that? Who's that Pokemon? I don't know. Honestly don't know. Hold on, let me listen to it. Yeah, I don't know whose voice that is. Oh, it's Rem. Okay. Makes sense. Alright, so he had a podcast with him and Rem. There were supposed to be more hosts, but they didn't show up, I guess. And then, it was called Gun Raiders Podcast Episode 1, Weapon Balance. That was 4 months ago. Jesus Christ. I had the thought of making a podcast like theirs 4 months ago, and I've only just gotten to it. Wow. Wow, I am a big procrastinator. Jesus Christ. I already knew that. It's just wow, really puts things into perspective. Big glasses. Imagine if you had glasses in Gun Raiders, not cosmetic, actual just glasses, your character's visually impaired or something. Just you make an account, all of a sudden your character's visually impaired for some reason. Just like some people. I honestly don't really know what else to talk about. There's that podcast, I should get closer to the mic. I should. Alright, there's that podcast, there's guns. There's guns. Movement. Let's go guns first. I'm gonna give my opinion on each gun. Gun Raiders, that's not a gun. Grenade launcher. That is a gun, yes. And I like it because I've mained it for the entirety of Gun Raiders existing. So I am very loyal to it. I've never switched mains. Even when Gun Raiders was being outclassed by the shotgun alt, I never wavered. That's why I have so many goddamn grenade launcher skins in my collection. I've got 60 something right now. Hoping to aim for 100 at least. That'd be great. I'd be the first to say I have a weapon skin specifically for one weapon and have 100 of it. There's so many grenade launcher skins I've seen in the shop that I wasn't able to get. I wish I had more RC. That'd be amazing. Anyways, more guns talking about. There's gauntlets, that's not a gun, but it's still a weapon. Don't like them because I'm a grenade main. Makes sense. Alright, there's katana. Don't like it because sometimes you can block my shots, and also their reach is incredible. Knife has become old, obsolete now. Find that sad. Rifle, SMG, don't even know what my opinions are on those. Shotgun, Dual Uzis, don't like that kids can easily use them. Minigun, don't like that kids can easily use them now. Rocket launcher, don't like that you can easily spam it. Amazing. Bow, you can also easily spam that, but that's more effort to aim because you actually have to use both hands to aim. I'll give bowmen credit. Those dudes deserve it. I mean, not really. Dual pistols. Those are some pretty cool guns. I like dual pistols. Wouldn't be a main for them, because I would be a main for dual grenade launchers if that came out. Revolver. Old Western time gun. I like it. Crossbow. Like it when I'm not being hit by those. Those are poisonous. I'm just literally stating all the obvious facts. Alright. You know what? Movement. I'm gonna give my opinion on how to move good in Gun Raiders. Here's a little tutorial tip. If you're playing against a pro player who likes to predict movement, just stand still for a few seconds, or like 1 or 2 seconds. That will really throw them off, because you're all moving and such, and then all of a sudden you're standing still. They're gonna like shoot everywhere but you, because we all know someone standing still is for some reason harder to hit than someone that's moving. That is a common fact I've seen throughout Gun Raiders, mostly for me, but other people too. If someone is standing still, I can't hit them. If someone is moving, I can hit them. If I'm standing still, I found it quite easily that some people can't hit me, and then I kill them. So, pretty cool. Standing still tactic only really works a few times. And, I mean, it works a lot of times, actually. It just depends on the person. So, there's also sliding. If you... I'm sure there's a way you can figure out how to get it precisely right, where you can, like, slide and dash or whatever, and, like, launch yourself. But until that day comes when people can master that, I can't really tell you. But if you glitch it right, you can fly across the map. Not the ideal play, but still cool. And there's jetpacking and gliding. Literally like basic core mechanics you're gonna need to play the game, along with dashing. Find it funny how this is like the only game where one of the core mechanics, one of the core movement things that you need to do in order to like play good is flying around everywhere and anywhere at once. Like, it isn't like one of those like stand still and move and stay on the ground. No, it's like actively encouraging you to stay off the ground. It's like floor is lava, baby, and the baby is on fire. Why are we talking about babies? Who knows? But you know, talking about babies are cute. You know who else is cute? College Debt and Kentastic. Anyways, might try and convince college to like hop on VC with me, like, you know, do that cool thing and do this podcast. If he decided to do it, I would interview him for the common people. Like, what do you main? I don't even know what he mains. When did you join? I know that he joined in like April something. I know he was before me. Yeah, because he was like a few days before me. I joined a few days after, along with Slayer. Slayer was a few days before me too. So, technically they're older than me in Gun Raiders. Well, you know, I do have a template for the host, other special guest, whatever you want to call it. And you see, boom. They can pick whatever color they want for their little background glow. I like the blue Gun Raiders. It only looks blue because of like bloom and glow and stuff. Normally it would look green, but yeah. Also, you can see the only spot for me is the glitching one, because Dominus Glitch, haha, get it? I do, and you probably do if you have a brain. So you do, because most of you have a brain. I believe so. If you don't, how are you doing this? How are you existing? Anyways, I wonder what color college would choose. Would he go for that classic Gun Raiders green, or would he go for like red or orange, or maybe purple or pink? Who knows? Not me. He knows. Not me. You know. Not me. Alright? That is just lose-lose situation for me, but win-win for everyone else because you're all time travelers, I'm not anymore. This is past Dom. Past in the past. Not future Dom. Future Dom knows. Hell, I'm even losing the future Dom. Oh my god. Past Dom is taking all the L's. Wow. Probably should get back to that single host screen, but one last time, double host, special guest, ASMR. Yeah, maybe we should do just like a episode where it's just Gun Raiders ASMR. Gun Raiders ASMR. Listen to ASMR as you're violently gunning down people. Amazing. $1 million idea. Right there. Words. You know, we're getting close to like 30 minutes. I didn't expect I'd be rambling on for this long. So let's talk about a few more things. Halloween update for Gun Raiders is always cool. Nexus. So, first off, you know what, let's go, instead of like Halloween update, let's go all the way back. Let's go time travel back in time to when the hub used to be just a gray box. That was the best hub in the existence of Gun Raiders. Will be the best hub ever. We still need that back. Please Lebo, please Lester, please Duck Rice, please all the devs. Oh, I'm still on the, okay. Was still on the special guest screen. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I know, yeah. I'm just insulting myself. Alright. Back in the day, it was pretty cool. All the little menu things were on the sides. There was that little menu thing in the middle that told you like quick play. So it reminds me of like Hyperdash, but like Hyperdash's bigger hub. Gun Raiders didn't have. It was like a small box, and it was pretty pizzazzy. But then they changed the hub. The SkyTrain also had like a capture the flag like box looking thing, but that turned into the shop. Shop was pretty cool. I got to get it early because I was a tester, because I literally just asked to be a tester. There was like 2 dudes who were tester, and I was like, yo, that's cool, can I be a tester? And they're like, yeah. So became a tester that way. There's like 10 million testers now. Jesus Christ. They really just don't have anything for testers. Like, if you want to be a tester, you're most likely going to become a tester, you know? Just how that works. So, there is, yeah. So, Halloween update SkyTrain. That was pretty cool. There was a big pumpkin-like thing. In the pumpkin, you could see, like, coins and riches and all the things you could want. And now, after they replaced SkyTrain Hub with Nexus, which, by the way, was still, like, for the testers, when they were, like, playing it, I swear, I was a tester, right? I am still a tester, somehow. Still a tester, played with, like, the Nexus thing. I get a message on Oculus from Overtime. He's like, Dom, what the hell is Nexus? So, pretty funny. Yeah, they could just seed a new level. I don't know if that's gonna be patched for anything. I don't know if that's still possible, because I don't really test that much as the other testers. I like test, yeah. What else should I talk about? Oh yeah, second Halloween update, because we're living in it right now, baby. So, skeleton hands and Nexus, pretty cool. Are they still there? I don't know, but they're pretty cool, because skeleton hands big are pretty cool. I've said pretty cool like 4 times now. So, anyways, about that Gun Raiders series lore I was talking about, it was mostly gonna be like, mostly gonna be filmed in Dune, cause desert. It was gonna be like called The Traveler or something, desert. Also gonna be like an ARG, like, what's it? Like you could actually interact with the world there. Maybe like send a few objects in. Maybe send a whole person in. Who knows? Not me. But now we will actually, no one knows at this point, because I'm not doing it at this point. So, you know. Haha, screw you. This time I win. I mean, no I don't. We all lose. So, that's still a win in my book though. So, ha. You know, I wonder what else we should talk about in this Gun Raiders podcast, but the podcast is like 30 minutes long now somehow. I don't know the actual time, because it's telling me 37 minutes, but then again there was a lot of times when I was like just thinking about what to talk about instead of just rambling on like I am now. So pretty pizzazzy, pretty cool. So you know what, that's gonna be the end of episode 1, episode 0, episode pilot, episode alpha, episode beta, episode beta Gun Raiders, male, but yeah, that was Gun Raiders, the podcast, not Gun Raiders podcast, like I said before, Gun Raiders, the podcast, so completely different from the one Biodot had, and also, hopefully, we'll make it past episode 1, or episode 0, or episode alpha, or episode beta, or episode, you get it, you get the point, this is, like, maybe it will be episode 1 now that it has reached like 30 some minutes. This is like podcast episode type stuff. Then again, some podcast episodes go for like hours, 1-2 hours, like that. Indestructible from Markiplier. I know I'm going off topic but then again, Markiplier's cool. He's making OnlyFans now because of that. I listened to Indistractable before, so I was cool before that happened. I'm still cool for that because it's pretty good. Markiplier's pretty good. You know, it'd be pretty cool if Markiplier like played Gun Raiders. I swear he would have a horrible experience because of all the little kids saying the N-word, and then they all swarm Markiplier. Just be like, oh my god, it's Markiplier. Please sign my jetpack. Like, I don't even know, man. Anyways, that will be the end of episode 1 of Gun Raiders, the podcast. You know, I should get up close to the mic so I can officially do this. This is the episode. I messed up the words already. Damn. This is the end of episode 1 of Gun Raiders. Maybe I should phrase that differently. This has been Gun Raiders, the podcast, episode 1. See you Gun Raiders later. Peace out.